Bonjour à tous. Remember when we translated English songs into French? I think that was really fun, so we should do it again, but the other way around. I realise, of course, all these translations are going to make these songs not quite as poetic as they sounded in the first place, but it is hard to translate songs, my friend. There are not very many French songs which everyone knows in a big way, but I'm sure the ones that I'm about to tell you about you probably will recognise. Par exemple, a few years ago this guy Stromae kept popping up in clubs all around the world with this thing called Alors en Danse. Alors. I don't know about you guys, but I always thought this was just about a guy who got dumped by his girlfriend and was just going out. Now I've actually looked at the lyrics, it looks a lot kind of deeper and darker than that. To say crisis is to say world and famine and the third world. To say fatigue is to say wake up. We're always deaf to yesterday, and so we go out to forget our problems. Alors on danse. Bonus point! Stromae is an example of a Parisian form of slang called verlan, which consists of taking a word and splitting it into its constituent syllables and swapping them round. So verlan itself is verlan for l'envers, or backwards. So in this way, Stromae is verlan for maestro. Learning. A bit further back, there's this by Pink Martini, which I really, really like. I don't want to work today. I don't want lunch. I just want to forget, and then I smoke. I think this is an example of a song which simply sounds better in French than it ever would in English. Even further back, Edith Piaf has this little ditty called Je ne regrette rien, which was on the Specsavers advert a few years ago, which really annoyed me because ça commence avec toi does not mean I should have gone to Specsavers. No, not a thing. No, I don't regret a thing. Not the good that people have done for me, nor the bad. It's all the same to me. Now this is something which you probably don't know, but which you really, really should. This is one of my sister's favourite French songs. It's by a guy called Bénabar. Bénabar is simply lovely, and you should really listen to him if you are learning French because he sings very, very clearly, and you can usually just figure out what he's saying on a first listen. This song is actually so nice that it was on my French course for first year in university. This is called L'effet Papillon. If a butterfly can flap its wings somewhere in Cambodia and launch upon another continent a massive storm, the choice of a few men in a Western office changes the life of millions of people if the office is oval-shaped, one thing leading to another in lovely different ways. Bonus, this song also contains the phrase revenons à nos moutons, so let's get back to our sheep, which means, oh, we've kind of gone off on a tangent, let's get back to what we were talking about in the first place. He's also got this other one called Lui Oui, which I really like, so tell him yes. So the singer's friend has just been dumped by this girl and he's then moved in with the singer. The singer is then very annoyed and trying to get the girl to take him back so that he's going to stop living in this house and eating all his food and stuff. Well, this one was short and sweet, but I hope you had a nice time. For more musical translation stuff, go over to Hank Green of the Vlog Brothers. I'll put a little link in the doobly-doo. He does it with a lot more different languages and does it a lot better than me. Have a marvellous week, and Sante!